Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He will lead this one off today. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Nola has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough hit.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. From the belt, the pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Astros leave 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Justin Verlander, former Cy Young Award winner. He's done just about everything you can do as a starting pitcher. At one time, might have had the best and biggest arm in the game of baseball. Consistently 94 to 97 miles an hour. Really good overhand curveball. Has the slider, has the changeup. Usually you'll know if Justin Verlander is on early. If he gets through the first couple innings, 1, 2, 3, he's going to be tough to beat.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
In now, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And a fastball just a bit up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And right into the shift. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. He grounds it sharply to third. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, George Springer.
Into the box now, George Springer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Breaking ball's in for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Little dribbler down the line. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Standing in, J.P. Crawford. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
J.P. Crawford.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one.
One of the things you want to do to get a starting pitcher out of there is make him get his pitch count up, but these guys aren't being very patient.
And he fouls this one off. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number two. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing against Verlander. First pitch on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low scoring pitcher's duel for once.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana in foul ground, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams has it in his sights. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 1, Georgia, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Grounded to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Altuve at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You put guys in the middle of your lineup because you need consistent offensive production. Well, these two just went bang, bang, back-to-back homers, so I guess that qualifies.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Brian McCann will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gurriel takes his lead at third with 1 away. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a ball lined to the left side. I'm set with the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove it.
Hit high and deep out to left. Hoskins racing back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. But the Astros get one on the RBI triple. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Phillies 2 and the Astros 1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa ranges to his right. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Ready now, J.P. Crawford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out.
The batter, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's George Springer, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bregman on at first, nobody out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, one down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Here it comes, 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Too high. 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is there. 2 down. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 2-2. So coming to the plate, Aaron Nola. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nola.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick coming on. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gonzalez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. That gets down and the inning continues. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Fly ball out to right field. Reddick has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rhys Hoskins is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Now at the plate, George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball stays high.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. One down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
No balls and a strike to count. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So striding in, J.P. Crawford as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Aaron Altair will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Cameron Rupp will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone, and the lead has changed here in the 8th. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. They've taken a 2-run lead. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Hector Rondon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 30, Hector Rondon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Rondon's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Phillies use the long. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Pat Neshek.
Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "Look at this."
And he takes ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. He doubled his last time through. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Hernandez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The pitcher, number 30, Hector Rondon.
Evan Gattis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
Hard liner toward short. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Philadelphia crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Aaron Nola is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian.